So I'm actually doing this video kind of in a response to a video I watched Willie D do about over the 4th of July holiday weekend, how there were so many shootings in Chicago. And he was saying that how they're talking about sending in the feds and this and that to get guns off the street. And he made statements of, well, if just because you get guns off the street, it's not the problem with what's going on in the community in Chicago, and how, it's the infrastructure, the schools, and, taking away jobs. And this is, I'm not debating what he said at all, because some of that stuff is true. But this is just me giving a different version or perspective of what's going on, because I'm in these schools, and I'm around these kids. These niggas ain't going to school. These niggas don't even want to go to school. You niggas in school with their phones, in the middle of class, in the hallways, fighting and talking on their phones and, playing around. Not that we didn't do that when I was in school. It's not what I'm saying at all. But these kids today are lost, and they're not even trying to be found. And it starts a lot at home. And black people in a community, if anything is to change, the first thing that has to change is the mindset. I don't give a damn how much money you can throw at a problem. Only thing money is going to do is make the problem worse, because then they got money. What do you think that will happen if we got reparations today? Oh, there are black people, spread it throughout, who would do good things with the money and this and that. But you know how many unhealthy, insignificant things that niggas would do with money if we got a reparation? Go out and buy these stupid ass cars, like rappers and athletes and shit, buy big stupid ass houses, and spend money on lavish materialistic shit that holds no value whatsoever. That's what would happen. So until we change the mindset of our people, this shit is going to continue to happen. So just because they closing schools down, shit, if you got motherfuckers dropping out of school, what you holding schools open for? If you got kids leaving school in the middle of the day to smoke weed and hang out, you do know it has to be students in the classroom in order for a school to stay open. My sister is a teacher, and she sees this all the time, even with the parents. We dropped the ball to the generation that is to follow us, and because we wanted to have fun. And this is all they're saying that they're doing is having fun. But when you are having fun to the detriment of your community and you don't care, it's the same thing with politicians and billionaires. Donald Trump and all these other billionaires could give two shits about global warming and anything else, because they're not going to be around to deal with it. So why should they care? So of course they're going to say they don't believe in it. He's 70. How much life you think he has left on this earth? So while he's here and the other billionaires are here, they're going to do what's best in their best interest in what they want to do, because they hold the money. But here's one thing I would tell society. We look up to people who have money and all this wealth, I suppose, and you think that we can't do anything to combat that. We have to, tuck our tails and run and do what they tell us to do. Donald Trump and any other billionaire are only billionaires because we make them billionaires. Let that sink in for a while. Do you understand what I'm telling you? If we stop going to Trump Towers, if we stop going to Trump casinos and anything else that Trump has, what happens? He doesn't make any money. These billionaires and millionaires are arrogant than a motherfucker because they know you stupid. They only are billionaires because of us. So how in the hell is 10% controlling 90%. So it's the same thing in the black population. Stop looking for white folks to give us handouts. Stop saying, oh, if white folks do this, it's going to make it better. No, it ain't. It's up to us to fix us. And once we fix us, then we can venture out and try to get other people, which there are other people, but to get the masses to understand what we are doing and what our struggle is and what we're going through. I think human beings in their heart are willing to help those who are willing to help themselves, whether you're black, white, or whatever. But it's all this you looking out is for a handout and you're going to be the victim the rest of your life and you placing blame. I'm not helping a motherfucker who ain't going to help themselves. I don't know what we out here trying to prove or trying to, accomplish, but we need to stop trying to entertain each other. You want to entertain somebody, entertain some people with some real shit.